So what is going on, ladies and gentlemen of the jury? My name is Jacemachine. I am fueled by coffee and driven by insanity, and I hope you guys are doing fantastic today. We are back playing Bermuda. This game has undergone a massive overhaul from the first version of the game. If you're interested in seeing what that looks like, by the way, I got a playlist. But hey, first things first, we have to get our tools in order here. We have to collect enough sticks and enough rocks in order to make ourselves a hatchet or an axe. And then with the axe, we're going to be able to grab some other stuff. If you guys are interested in learning how to play this game pretty efficiently and pretty quickly, hopefully I will be able to express that in this this small series here. There's not a whole lot to this game. I'm thinking maybe about 5 episodes, unless they have some new updates that come out. And if that would be the case, that'd be great. So right now we are going to be gathering sticks, one more rope, or one more stone. We can make ourselves an axe, and then we can start gathering up some planks and some more sticks, because we're going to make a platform at the top of the ocean, which is going to allow us, there we go, unlock. This is going to, that's going to allow us to start making more stuff on the ocean surface here. We're also aiming to upgrade the tools today, so we just made a basic axe. We're going to also look to make an improved axe by the end of today's episode as well. So we're just going to make sure that we can get some of these materials right away. I'm not going to necessarily show all this gathering part, but I'm going to show you the key moments so that you can see what's going on and see what needs to be done. The best way to gather planks and sticks is to get them from these shipwrecks, but these do not replenish themselves, so make sure that you use them wisely. We're looking to grab 16 total planks right now, and then we're going to be looking for, 24 sticks? And that will give us enough to make our first platform and a drying rack, which we can then start making some rope on from our dried seaweed. Using a tool to extract planks and sticks from these shipwrecks is just the quickest way to do it. There's a lot of stuff strewn across the floor, but that is less effective. It's less efficient. It's just the best way to do it. Once these are all gone, there are other things that you can gather planks and sticks from, like boxes of cargo that have washed down or have gone overseas and gone overboard. The words that are coming out of my mouth. Yeah! Alright, so this is how it works. We start with a crafting box. You grab your materials, you drop them into your crafting box, and then in the crafting box, you're able to make what you need. We're going to do one of these, and one of these. Alright, so we're going to build our houseboat on this side of this raft. There we go. Now hopefully we're not overlapping the edge so that we can still build part of the structure up here. Alright, so now that we got this in place, we're going to want to gather a bunch of stuff. Alright, this is the part of the game in which we're going to be gathering up something like 5 more stones, 77 sticks. We're going to look for 45 scrap, and while we're doing this, we're going to be gathering up 220 seaweed. So we can just do that right here. I'm not going to show all this gathering, but you can just go directly under the water. You can gather seaweed from any of these at this point, and you don't have to go very deep in order to gather them. Now, if we were to upgrade our knife, we'd be able to get our seaweed a little bit quicker, but the knife upgrade is going to require some rope. So Now for the rope, it takes 4 to 1. It's a 4 to 1 ratio, so it doesn't hurt to keep this thing running while you're working on stuff and while you're gathering. In fact, we're going to end up building more than one drying rack before this is all done. Once we have our base a little bit more underway, because it's just so much more efficient to be able to dry numerous batches of seaweed. Alright, so we've got a little bit of seaweed cooking up. Not enough for the total amount that we need, but I wanted to make good use of the daylight and go continue to grab our materials here. Again, we need a total of 45 scrap in order to upgrade all of our tools, and that is our goal for this first episode. These are the boxes that I was talking about earlier. These are the cargo that either went overseas. Man, I keep making the same mistake. Like overboard, or if the ships sunk, they got washed into these areas. Oh, gotta watch the oxygen. That's the quickest and easiest way to die. Watch your oxygen. Thankfully, once you start playing the game a little bit, you start getting a sort of a sense for how that's going to go. Also, as you play a little bit, you will find that your character actually increases breathing skill, and they're able to hold their breath longer. I'm going to surface. I'm going to show you what we're going to be working towards. This is something they just added in this new update, by the way. So we are looking at, we have the tools that we're working at, which is here, but there's also abilities. And as you can see, it's leveling up. And arm strength is what I was talking about. There's also toughness and durability. Durability makes it so that we don't have to rely on water and food as much. Very similar to some of the perks that you can get in 7 Days to Die, little things like that. So we're just going to continue harvesting this stuff here. Now these cargo containers are these boxes. These guys will respawn fairly regularly. I think it's once a day, and if it's not once a day, it might be once like a sleep save. It's basically once a day. Hey, there's shark. There's some sharks. The black tip sharks are the most common ones you'll see down here. But there is a tiger shark, and he won't aggress on you unless you start trouble with him or put some food in front of him. Alright, using the knife this time, we're going to get the rest of the sticks that we need, hopefully. Swim off and see if we can't find another wreck around here that we can pick its bones from. Some more boxes, and just beyond that is also going to be a large wreck that we can gather some materials from as well. When you crack open these boxes, a lot of times there's different things you can find, like rum. You can also find the normal supplies, basically the canned goods that you find up in your that are up in the ship. The little raft. We got 2 first aid packs out of that one, so that's not bad at all. If you are in bad shape, use your first aid while you're drowning if you're trying to surface. And speaking of surfacing, let's get up and out of here real quick. Now, we're recording this today in a recording program called Action that I've had for a while. And we've gone back to it because OBS has been acting very, very peculiar recently. It has not been giving me good quality at all. In fact, that's a large reason for the slowdown for the content on this channel right now, is serious recording issues. And other friends of mine, they've also been having problems with OBS as well. So I don't know if it's OBS or if it's my system. I could think that it could be both, and the fact that my friends have been having similar issues doesn't really endear me to OBS right now. This, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, is the Bounty Queen. We're going to go swim down here. We're going to grab some... we can't actually gather any of the planks from here, if you can see. They want this to remain intact. And but down here, towards the back, definitely can gather up the sticks that we need from here. Now, we're going for 77. If we get more than 77, I'm not going to cry about it. In fact, it might be good measure. Get out of here, shark. That's a really deep swimming shark. He bit me. Did you see that? I took a little bit of life. He bit me, that shark. I'm going to assume that that was the tiger shark. And I'm going to assume that this is a great time to get out. And go to my raft. Where is my raft? Alright. Up in Adam, we have more than enough. I'd like to have a little bit of dinner. And then we'll take a little nap. And we'll do that right here. There's a bedroll that we can just sleep off our evening. It's a lot easier to see the bottom of the ocean when the sun is out. And with the sharks being aggressive at night, it makes me less happy to swim with them. Let's just put it that way. So we grab up another 5 rocks at this time, and then we need to go grab the rest of the scrap that we've been trying to acquire. Let's see how our collection has grown. Not bad. Not bad at all. So we need a total of... what is it? It's going to be a total of 44 rope that we're going to need. So we're about halfway there. Let's take another couple of dives down in here. And we'll see what we can gather. And then we'll upgrade all of our tools. Alrighty, 30 plus 22 is definitely going to give us the 44 rope total that we need. Let's grab out the 31 for now. Stones, we got those in our pocket. That's good, that's good. Wah! Jump over here. Add these to our crafting. Nope, we want to put these in our pocket because we're going to craft these on our person, in fact. We're over encumbered, but since we're not going anywhere, that's okay. Alright, tools. Gonna upgrade the knife. Upgrade the axe. Unlock the spear. Upgrade the spear. We don't have that other 20 rope. Gonna unlock the bottle. Okay, so once we have another 20 rope, we will have the improved spear. And then our tool gathering is set, and we can gather everything else that we need in the game with what we've just built today. Alright, the sun is setting, so we don't have a whole lot of daylight left for this, but I wanted to come back down here to the Bounty Queen. Please don't bite me, shark. I'm not that good. Beneath the Bounty Queen is a treasure chest. We gotta go up inside the hold of this thing. And hopefully we'll have enough breath to do it. I should have gone straight down instead of on an angle, but I think we'll be able to do it. This is where we're gonna find the compass up in here. Ta-da! And the bounty knife. The bounty knife is just a skin that you select to use, and it changes the appearance of the knife that we're holding in our hand, in fact. Alright, back to the surface. Not bitten by a shark. That's great. Let's go to our artifacts, and we can use the bounty knife. See, this is what the knife looks like now, and after. It's very fancy looking now, even though it's still made out of base materials or whatever. 22 ropes. Is that enough? Let's take a look real quick. Tools. 20 rope. That is enough. So let's grab our bits and bots out of here real quick like. We'll also grab this out too. And we shall upgrade the spear. So now we have the improved spear. We have the improved axe, the improved knife. We've gathered the compass today, we built the bottle, and we've got a bounty knife. Now with the hammer, of course, we're going to be adding more platforms. So let's go ahead and put down the second platform that we got here. Pull up the hammer. Now, if you were interested in seeing what we do next, or wanting to know what we do next, we're going to be building the rest of our base here. We're going to expand this base out. That's going to be gathering a lot of planks and a lot of sticks. We're going to be building ourselves our barbecue bucket and our water still, which is what we're going to need in order to survive, basically, here. We're going to need to be able to cook fish And we're going to need to make ourselves a workbench, which is going to be 8 more planks. One of these things here and some of these here. How many sticks do we need to make one of these? 10 sticks? Great. So next episode, we're going to focus on building and expanding the base out. We're going to be putting down our workstations pretty quickly. And the reason we're able to do it so quickly is because we spent the time to upgrade our weapons and our tools today. So I hope you learned something. I hope you are interested in seeing this game and maybe playing it for yourself. The developers have just put out 2 updates just recently, and I'm glad that they seem to be very excited about the game as much as I am, so that's a good sign. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I love you all. I hope you are doing fantabulous today. What was your verdict? Let me know in the comments section below, and I will see you guys next time. So I've been thinking about taking a vacation. I know, that time I flew into Australia wasn't that great, and the time I flew to Canada wasn't quite what I was hoping for either. Well, then there was that second time that I tried flying into Canada. We crashed that time also. This time will be different because I've decided to vacation in Bermuda.